mapping and charting to guide the pilot and sailor, forecasting the weather, protecting marine resources, collecting data from sea and space, viewing the Earth from satellites, managing our fisheries, studying the oceans and the atmosphere. This is NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. On land, at sea, and in the air, NOAA's activities are supported with the special skills of the officers of America's smallest uniformed service, the NOAA Corps.
Good morning, good night, good afternoon, everyone. So on this Nautical Theory 101, I was so shocked by this. Even though I took a flyer from Maritime College about the National Oceanic Association, the National Oceanic Atmospheric Association, the NOAA. So I was so shocked. I did not know this. So it took me essential research to do this because I'm planning to join them after I finish Maritime College. I thought they were a civilian service, that's what I thought, but come to find out I'm wrong. So in this episode we're going to talk about the ranks and structure of the National Oceanic Association Atmospheric. I got it backwards, let me do it properly. The National Oceanic Atmospheric Association. So in case you guys don't know this, because this is the United States best secret, the National Oceanic Atmospheric Association Commission Officers Corps. We're talking about the core of the structures, their ranks as the Corps, not the organization itself, but just the Corps. They're known formally as the NOAA Corps. Is one of the 8 federal uniformed services in the United States and operates under the National Oceanic Atmospheric Association Administration, a scientific agency overseas by the Department of Commerce. So, in case you guys are wondering, are they a part of the military? No, they are a part of the government in a different department. So the armed forces is in the Department of Defense. So they're in the Department of Defense, and the National Oceanic Association is in the Department of Commerce. Then the U.S. Public Health Service is in the Department of Health. The United States Coast Guard is in the Department of Homeland Security. So the United States government is very complicated. It's simple but complex. So it has a simplicity complex. Complexity, simplicity. In case you guys are wondering from international that wants to learn about the U.S. government, yes, we have a simplified, complex government. So different departments operate different things. But it is one of the 8 service uniforms in the United States. So in case you guys are wondering, how come these guys are wearing the same uniform as the United States Navy? That doesn't make any sense. But when you think about it, it does make sense because they're part of an agency that screens oceans, atmospheric things for hurricanes and stuff like that, and many more things. And then the Coast Guard assists them for maritime enforcement. So the NOAA is a crucial part of maritime, which I did not realize. So whenever we get our weather or severe thunderstorm or any updated weather, and I'm wondering, also that's how the weatherman and the news and the media gets their weather from. They get it from the National Oceanic Atmospheric Association. That's how we know about high tides and all that stuff. Makes sense. So as we proceed, this is a long intro, but as we proceed, this is a really gonna be one of my favorite videos to do because I'm planning to join them when I finish Maritime College. But anyway, enough about me. As we proceed, we're gonna go to the ranks and structure of the National Oceanic Atmospheric Association. So, let's go. as I explained as part of this video. So the same structure as the United States Navy and the United States Coast Guard. The difference is that the National Oceanic Atmospheric Association does not have an enlisted personnel. So you cannot join as enlisted. There's no such thing. So you can only join this organization with a bachelor's degree from an accredited college. Make sure you make that clear in your heads. So the first rank, like I said, if you guys look at the Coast Guard and Navy video, the same structure. I probably don't have to explain this part, so you see the visual. So you have ensign, you have lieutenant, junior grade, lieutenant, and then you have lieutenant commander, you have commander, and then you have captain, as I scroll through over there. So I'm scrolling through. Yep. And then after captain, then you got rear admiral lower half, rear admiral upper half, and then you have vice admiral, and then you have admiral as well. So like I said, this is the only service that doesn't have enlisted personnel. So only officers.